everyone, it's Dr. Coop here with the morning announcements for Wednesday, March 24, 2021. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The weather today, it's going to be a high of 59 degrees and a low of 46 degrees. It's going to be a rainy day. Happy birthday to me. Today is my birthday, so happy birthday to me. And the story of the day is called Mind Your Monsters.
Hey, I'm Ryan Lagod.
And I'm Craig Tovey.
And welcome to Storytime with Ryan Lagod.
And Craig Tovey.
Remember, just go to
RyanandCraig.com
to search our full library of breathtaking read-alouds.
To check out all of our Superfly merch.
To book us for a captivating video chat.
Or to send us a unique message.
You can say anything.
I have something to say.
Craig.
I want to give a big shout out to Soup Spoons. I mean, I don't want to use my regular spoon. Plus, you're big and round. I get a lot of soup with you. Thanks.
Today's book is Mind Your Monsters
by Catherine Bailey, illustrated by Oriol Vidal.
Let's get started.
Soup.
Spoons.
Mind Your Monsters by Catherine Bailey, illustrated by Oriol Vidal. Wally enjoyed a quiet, normal life.
Until one day, monsters invaded his small town and made a mess of everything.
Zombies knocked over lampposts.
Werewolves chased the mail carrier.
Vampires scared kids at the park. Wally tried to ignore them, but the monsters were hard to ignore.
They were loud and clumsy and smelled like rotten eggs.
Wally, what are you doing, buddy?
You're not going to be able to ignore monsters, man.
No, they're taking over your town. They're knocking stuff over.
You got to do something. You got to act fast and deliberately, and you got to do something.
You got to just do something.
You know what he's got to do, Craig?
I'm all ears.
Something.
Agreed. Wally tried talking to them.
But the monsters wouldn't listen.
Wally tried to fight fire with fire.
That didn't work at all.
Wally tried everything a kid could think of, from tricks to treats.
Nothing worked.
Okay, you tried talking to him, didn't work.
You tried fighting fire with fire, didn't work.
You tried tricks and treats. I don't know why, but it was something, and it didn't work.
And you know what you need to do, Wally?
You know exactly what you need to do, Wally.
You know what it is. It is do something.
Just something.
Something.
Do it.
Do something.
Just not the things you did before.
Not those.
New things.
New something.
A new something.
A new something.
Finally, the townspeople had had enough. The grown-ups took a vote and agreed to leave town. But a giant ogre blocked the only road out.
The blob squished all the airplanes, and a mutant octopus sank all the boats.
Wally was fed up. "Will you please stop breaking all our stuff?" Wally shouted.
Okay,
blurbled the octopus. Everyone froze. "Please move," Wally said to the ogre.
The ogre moved.
"Please pick up the lampposts," Wally said to the zombies. The zombies picked up the lampposts. "Thank you," said Wally.
The townspeople crowded around Wally. How did you do it?
They shouted.
What's your secret?
Wally grinned and said, "Magic." The grown-ups stared at Wally. "The magic word, please," Wally explained.
Of course!
The
magic word!
Cheered the townspeople. Then everyone started using it. Oh,
thank you!
Finally!
Way to go, Wally.
You figured it out.
We were trying to tell you with not telling you by saying something we obviously meant.
Please, that's what we meant the whole time.
Yeah, the something to do was the magic word please. It works universally.
So glad that you finally figured it out. What we knew all along.
We knew it all along, and so have. Way to go. I mean, we kind of like led you into it, but way to go.
Don't want to take all the credit, but you're welcome.
Yeah.
See? Manners.
Manners.
Soon all the monsters were on their best behavior.
In fact, the monsters and townspeople started having a lot of fun together.
But eventually it was time for the monsters to leave. They were homesick for their caves, planets, lairs, and holes. Monsters are monsters, after all.
All the monsters and all the townspeople gathered to say goodbye to one another. Everyone shook hands, and tentacles and claws wiped away tears.
Wally cleared his throat. Thanks everyone for playing nice and getting along. I'm glad we've become friends. Then Wally smiled and asked, will you come back and visit us? The monsters stayed silent. Cyclops blinked. The zombie scratched his head. Ahem. Please?
Yes! Well, Craig, I gotta say, this book has been very helpful for me.
Great book with a great lesson. This day in history, in 1882, Henry Wadsworth Longfellow dies. In 1923, Greece becomes a republic. In 1968, the Metropolitan Life Insurance Company is formed. And in 2005, the PlayStation Portable is released. And our Women in History person of the day is Harriet Tubman. She was a nurse and a civil rights activist. She was born in 1820 in Dorchester County, Maryland. She died on March 10, 1913 in New York. She was best known as a leader in the Underground Railroad. Harriet Tubman was born a slave on a plantation in Maryland. Historians think she was born in 1820 or possibly 1821, but birth records weren't kept by most slave owners. Her birth name was Araminta Ross, but she took the name of her mother, Harriet, when she was 13. In 1850, the Fugitive Slave Act was passed. This meant that slaves could be taken from free states and returned to their owners. In order to be free, slaves now had to escape to Canada. Harriet wanted to help others, including her family, to go to safety in Canada. She joined the Underground Railroad as a conductor. Harriet became famous as an Underground Railroad conductor. She led 19 different escapes from the South and helped around 300 slaves to escape. She became known as Moses because, like the Moses in the Bible, she led her people to freedom. Harriet was truly brave. She risked her life and freedom to help others. She also helped her family, including her mother and father, to escape. She was never caught and never lost a slave. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Respect yourself, respect others, be kind to yourself, be kind to others. Make sure that you work very hard on your assignments today. Take some time for play and for some fun. Make sure you just have an overall fantastic Wednesday. Take care.